growth slowing and talent gaps widening, how can India's public sector serve as a model for other countries and especially the ones in the global south that have similar challenges as well?
10.5%. I believe that India can achieve double-digit growth. And the geopolitical crisis that we are all seeing, I believe is a great opportunity for India to leapfrog. So we are using this as an opportunity to relook at our entire regulatory framework. We are decriminalizing all our regulations. We are looking at labor reforms, which enables women to work, even night shift in blue-collar jobs. So we are willing to look at every reform and take that as a challenge. And that, I believe, can position India very unique. Two, the energy revolution in India is very unique to India. We are going to be energy exporters starting next year via green ammonia project from my state. Green ammonia is going to come to Germany next year. So green revolution is happening, renewable energy revolution is happening in India. So, and these are just beginning. Across sectors we are able to do that. So I believe India is positioned well. We have amazing demographics. So it's very important that demographic dividend is actually reaped and that we don't just leave this. So one mission that we've taken is one family, one AI. So we want every member in the family to be trained in AI or create use cases for AI. So this is a mission mode that we've taken. We're working with our global partners to roll this out. But the true impact is actually happening in agriculture, where our entire irrigation network, or the entire water network is now sensorized effectively. And then couple this with agriculture, where we're able to do pest prediction, price prediction, and we're able to give input to our farmers on crop diversification. And that's the true impact that I believe at the grassroots level we're able to create.
You can see. And women's participation though in STEM and entrepreneurship remains underrepresented. In your region, in Andhra Pradesh, as in India, as in many areas around the world, Europe as well. And how is Andhra Pradesh creating systemic opportunities for women?
So, in the opening remarks it was said that it all starts at home. And this is something that I truly believe, and my leadership truly believes in it. So, even simple things like, in textbooks you have household chore pictures for first graders and second graders. So when I became the minister, all the pictures were about women doing household chores. The next year we changed it to 50-50. We said we are equal. Because that's what Brahmi and I, my wife and I followed when we were in the US. It might sound very simple, but this is a clear messaging to society at large. That we are equal and we need to be empowered to do what we want to do. So these are steps that we're taking as a state. This is one part. The second part is there are sectors that women excel, and that's where we're using skill development to focus and expose them to opportunities in my state, in my country, and globally. So healthcare is a great opportunity. So we are exposing to that, and they're understanding that there are opportunities. So this, I believe, is just the beginning. As a state, we are a tad bit better than the national average, but I believe that it's just the beginning. There has to be greater involvement of women in STEM, in the workforce. And though it's an electoral promise, I believe it's a very powerful one, in my state, women can travel free in public transportation. It might sound as an electoral promise to all the Indians here, but it's a very powerful one. We've studied this, we have seen its impact. It's improved women participation in workforce by 2x. And I believe this is just the beginning. Mobility is going to be very, very important. So we're taking such steps also to enable this. And then the labor reforms that I just shared. And I was surprised to know that there's a restriction that women cannot work at night. It's actually a restriction. We've changed that. We said now you can choose as long as safeguards are in place, that women feel secure, and there's transportation to ensure that they can get home safe.
One of the textbooks, and starting from a very young age, so very powerful.
In economies that have embraced that industrial revolution, so I believe that India should embrace, and the role of an education minister is equally become more and more centered to this. So it could be AI, it could be quantum, it could be machine learning. So as long as we ensure that our curriculum is out there and we are exposing our citizens to technologies and they're able to open up their minds to it, I think that can.
Everything is speeding up so quickly that we can expect anything at the speed of light, really.
It's come to me because I did a walkathon across my state. So 226 days, 3,132 kilometers. I've heard numerous women, the challenges that they face at home. And that has fundamentally transformed me and has enabled me to do what I'm doing today in the education department. So coming to the question that you asked me, so technology transformation is at the cusp of our government. If you look at it, we believe that technology is a catalyst in whatever work that we do. So I'll give you an example. Skill gap is something that the world has been talking about it and we've not found a solution to it. We have started to use conversational AI to do skill assessment. And think about it like a job portal on steroids. So you have the job portal as supply and the demand aggregation happens, but then you do the skill assessment, then you do the interventions required. They're not perfect, there are specific areas that require intervention. That's where conversational AI is enabling us to sort of fill that gap and enable to create a trajectory for lifelong learning. And that's what is making us very unique in that sense. And we're using a mobile phone to do it. So you don't need a desktop, you don't need a laptop, you don't need even an iPad. A smartphone is good enough. And this is going to be very, very important, especially even for women, to position themselves in the workforce and understand what are the opportunities that are out there in the state, in the country and globally.